Alright guys, so we have some more hype news for the JP side of Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle, and it is crazy. We were expecting a Namek Saga category leader, but they turned around and gave us a Ginyu Force category leader. It's crazy, and he's an LR, guys. We'll get into that in a second. Now, they released this one a little bit oddly. I kind of do like how they did it, though. We'll get into all that in a few minutes, guys. But first, if you are new to the channel, make sure you go down below, hit that red subscribe button. If you do enjoy the content, leave a like as well. And without further ado, we can go ahead and get started. So, I will hop over to the Reddit in a few minutes, but first I just want to show you guys all of the card arts and everything like that. Talk a little bit about the link skills, but I might save that for the Reddit when we get over there in a few minutes. So, from my knowledge, guys, from what it says right here, all of this should be dropping tomorrow night. I want to say, actually, is this tomorrow night? Yeah, this should be tomorrow night, guys. So, 2:20 at about 10 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So, I guess about 1 a.m. for somebody like me that lives on the East Coast tomorrow. We're getting all of these new cards. Now, they all are free to play, guys. All of these cards are free to play. Let me get this out of the way so you guys can see the card art. Now, I'm going to be completely honest with you. I'm going to be 100% honest. I'm not the biggest fan of these card arts. They're kind of ugly to me, especially the SSR forms. They're kind of basic. If I'm gonna be honest, they're kind of basic to me. Don't really like them. And I think Burter and Jace are doing the same pose, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, not the same exact pose, but similar. So these are all of the card arts, guys. I know I'm kind of speeding through them a little bit, but I do just want to go and get to the LR. I want to get to the translations because we do have full translations over on the Reddit. Big shout out to those guys, Zahal, Koala-san, Goresh, all of those guys. Big shout out to you for everything that you do for us. This is one card art in particular that I do not like. I don't know why. I don't know why, but this one just rubs me the wrong way. This is the TUR form of Ginyu, and this is obviously the LR. This is what you all came to see. Now, he is going to be free to play. We see that, obviously, from his team costs. He is going to be the Ginyu Force leader. Category Key plus 3, HP attack and defense plus 100%. So, obviously, and I had to kind of clarify this with Truth and all those guys. Now, they didn't give this man 4 key because that would be kind of overkill. Now, you will see that when we go to his links. But let's hop over to the Reddit. I do actually like that card art there. That's probably the only one besides the body change one that I do like. So let's hop over to the Reddit, guys. Do a little bit of talking about this. Now, we are getting new missions as well. This is kind of something that I wanted to bring up. Now, it says right here that you can get a 100% LR Ginyu Force Goku by 100%ing all of the other Ginyu Force cards that are coming as well. Now, it says right here, various new missions for clearing special Ginyu Force squadron training. Most of the rewards are... is a haul right here. Most of the rewards are bad. Get a Funky Kai of that unit type when you're 100% any of the new Ginyu Force. So, looks to me like we get an old Kai when we 100% a unit of... We get an old Kai of that type when we 100% that Ginyu Force member for that type. So, I guess that's kind of cool. They're giving us, you know, a free, you know, SA point for one unit. That's cool, I guess. Appreciate that. Now, let's start off with the Ginyu. So, this is the SSR version, if I'm not mistaken. Actually, let me just clarify this really quick. Is this the SSR or the... Okay, this is the TUR version. Alright, so... Leader skill is Int type Key plus 2, HP attack and defense plus 30%. Super attack is Milky Cannon, increases attack and deals supreme damage to enemies. So he deals supreme damage. His passive skill is attack pattern. Now, these passive skills are very interesting, guys. This is something new to the game. This is something new. Now, when we get to Jace... I need to clarify what Jace's passive skill is. We'll get to that in a second, but if I'm not mistaken, this is something we've never seen before. So, back to Ginyu. Attack pattern. When there is one enemy, Key plus 3, attack and defense plus 70%. When there are 2 or more enemies, reduce damage taken by 50%. So, he does mitigate damage when there are multiple enemies on the field. And when there is one enemy, he gets a boost of... He gets a 3 key boost and an attack and defense boost of 70%. So, links are Ginyu Force signature pose, gentleman, respect, loyalty, and shattering the limit. He's in the Namek Saga category, of course, and the Ginyu Force. Now, Ginyu Force Goku. Leader skill leader skill Ginyu Force Saga Key plus 3, HP attack and defense plus 100%. His 12 key super is Milky Cannon that greatly raises attack for 1 turn and deals colossal damage to the enemy. His 18 key super is Special Fighting Assault that deals mega colossal damage to the enemy and raises attack of extreme allies by 30% for 1 turn. So, his 18 key super raises his attack, causes mega colossal damage, and it also gives a boost to all extreme type allies. That's pretty cool to me. That's pretty cool. So his passive skill is Glory of Evil, raises attack and defense of all extreme allies by 30%. So that is going to be a 60% buff if you do achieve his 18 key super as well, along with the passive, and raises attack and defense of all Ginyu Force category allies by an additional 20%. So that's additional 80% on top of your Ginyu Force category members if you do achieve that 18 key as well. Along with the link skills, guys. Ginyu Force signature pose, gentleman, respect, loyalty more than meets the eye, and legendary power, of course, because this man is the LR. So, probably should have ended off with him, but we're going to keep on going down, guys. Now, Recoome. Probably my least favorite Ginyu Force member, to be honest with you. I don't really like Guldo either, but I just, for some reason, I don't really like Recoome. So, he is a physical type, key +2, HP attacking defense plus 30% leader. His super attack is Recoome Eraser Gun, deals supreme damage to the enemy and greatly reduces defense. Passive skill is Tenacious Enemy defense plus 80% and attack plus 14% per attack received up to 70%. So, I see that they're trying to incorporate this a lot where they give you a buff to some sort of stat per attack received or attack given, and they cap it out at a certain percentage as well. I see them trying to incorporate that to a lot of units that they're coming out with lately. I think it's cool, but they shouldn't, you know, overdo it to every single unit that comes out, because that's gonna tend to run stale pretty quickly. So his link skills are Ginyu Force signature pose, brutal beatdown, which that's cool that they gave him brutal beatdown. I can dig that one. Tough as nails, in fighter, and shattering the limit. So it's looking like most of these units are going to be shattering the limit units. His categories are obviously Planet Namek Saga and Ginyu Force. Now, on to the Jace. Now, this is something that I had to clarify as well. Okay, I can see it already, guys. This is crazy. This is crazy. Like I said, this is something never seen before, guys. It's something never seen before. Now, Jace is obviously the strength type, key +2, HP attacking defense plus 30% leader. His super attack is Crusher Ball. I didn't want to say it in his accent because I don't think that accent fits me. His super attack is Crusher Ball, deals supreme damage to the enemy, and raises attack by 20% for all allies for 1 turn. So it looks like all of these guys buff the attack of each other per turn. So looks like they should be dealing some pretty decent damage on this Ginyu Force category team. Now, I kind of want to wait and see what are the different things that you can do with this team. Now, obviously, nobody knows right now, but this is something that I'm probably going to hop on, and I might stream this tomorrow night. I'm not sure, but I might stream this tomorrow night. If you guys want me to, let me know down in the comment section below. But back to Jace. So, super attack, Crusher Ball deals supreme damage to enemy and raises attack by 20% for all allies for 1 turn. His passive skill, now this is what I wanted to get to right here, because this could be some crazy shit. His passive skill is Objective Captured, Extreme Allies, key +2, attack plus 20%, and reveal the location of the enemy's super attack. Guys, now the first thing I'm thinking of is that could help so many people out in Super Battle Road, but then I thought about it again, and if you just don't have the team for Super Battle Road, that's really not going to help you at all. But I really think that is a cool mechanic that they are adding. I've never seen that before. That's really cool to me. This man has Sharingan, guys. Jace has Sharingan confirmed. So his link skills, pretty much the same link skills as all the other cards in this category. Ginyu Force signature pose, Tag Team of Terror, that I'm pretty sure Brother's gonna have that as well. Brainiacs, Flee, and Shattering the Limit. So like I said, guys, all of these units are probably gonna be Shattering the Limit units. This is my first time looking at these, so I'm giving you guys my first thoughts, giving you guys my take on all of this, and you know, we're just going along with this together. So on to Berter. Leader skill is AGL type, key +2, HP attacking defense plus 30%. Obviously, that is a running theme with these units. They are all their respective type, key +2, 30% leaders. So his super attack is Blue Impulse, raises defense and deals supreme damage to the enemy. His passive skill is Blue After Image, and this is another one that I kind of wanted to clarify as well, but I think that the translation that I originally saw was wrong because it is a bit choppy a little bit on DBZ Space, so I kind of, you know, I tend to get those confused a lot of times, but hopping over to the Reddit, hopping over to the wiki, those usually get cleared up pretty quickly, especially on the Reddit. So his passive skill is Blue After Image, attack plus 10% per key sphere obtained, and high chance to evade enemy's attack while in the first attack position. Now, I don't really like that you have to have this man out front. Now, do you have to have him out front to get that attack plus 10% per key sphere obtained as well as the high chance to dodge? I think so, but if it was just the high chance to dodge, I could deal with that. But now since they're, you know, they're pairing his nuking ability along with having to be in that first attack slot, I don't really know how I feel about that. Not really sure how I feel about that, guys. But I'm going to let that one slide. I may do a separate video on this when we know a little bit more about how to run the teams later on. Probably tomorrow or something like that. But his link skills are Ginyu Force, Signature Pose, Speedy Retribution, Tag Team of Terror, Shocking Speed, which I figured he would have this, and Shattering the Limit. Now, I have some thoughts about Burter and Jace, but like I said, I need to see how these teams run first before I give you guys my thought on those 2 units. So on to the last card, which will be Guldo. Now, like you guys already know, he is the tech type, Ki +2 HP, attack and defense, plus 30% leader. His super attack is Psycho Javelin, deals supreme damage to the enemy with a medium chance to stun. I figured he would be a stunner. I didn't even have to, get that clarified. I kind of knew he would be. Passive skill is suppression, reduces the attacked enemy's attack and defense by 20% for 2 turns. So, these guys are pretty damn good support units. They all have some pretty unique passives. I'm not gonna lie. Now that I think about it a little bit more, actually, no, I still don't like that Burter has to be in the first attack position. I still don't like that. I'm still not a fan of that. So, his passive skill is suppression, reduces the attacked enemy's attack and defense by 20% for 2 turns. Okay, so his link skills are Ginyu Force, Signature Pose, Telekinesis, Brutal Beatdown, Loyalty, and Shattering the Limit. Is he the only one that has loyalty? Is he the only one that has loyalty? I think he's the only one that has loyalty. Okay, the LR. Okay, Ginyu and the LR Goku Ginyu have loyalty as well. Okay, so I think him and Recoome are the only ones with Brutal Beatdown. Yeah, and all of them have Shattering the Limit. Okay, so Ki is not going to be a problem on this team, guys, because these guys share pretty much all of their key links, so that's not going to be a problem. Now, as far as the damage potential and the damage output, the passive skills are so... the passive skills are so, like, they're not all over the place, but they're very specific. The passive skills are very specific. Now, when we go back up here to the LR Goku, if you do achieve his 18 key super, that does help out extremely because all of them are going to get a buff by 30% for 1 turn. And when you pair that with the Goku's passive skill, well, can you call him Ginyu or Goku? Either one. So when you pair that with his passive skill as well, if this man is in rotation with you, you're going to be doing some pretty decent damage that turn. But like I said, guys, before I go too in-depth with my thoughts and analysis on this team, on these new units, I want to see how they run because I could be wrong in my assumptions with this, so I need to see how they are first. But that is about all I have for right now, guys. If you did enjoy the video, be sure you go down below, hit that red subscribe button. I hope I helped you guys out. Let me know how excited you guys are for this down in the comment section because I'm pretty hyped. Now, I might make this a birthday stream, to be honest with you. I was gonna summon, but I really want to make this a birthday stream. So without further ado, guys, I will see you all in the next video. That is all I have for today, and peace.